I work now. I get paid decent pay. I live with my 3-year-old daughter. My other daughter is involved in my life. I was 2 weeks overdue, and the doctor said that they were going to schedule me for an induction the following week. So they shackled me, handcuffed me, transported me to the hospital. When I got to the room, they shackled my leg to the bed and my hand to the bed separately. They gave me the Pitocin, and I was there maybe like 18, 19 hours. But since I didn't dilate, they said that they were pulling the Pitocin and sending me back. I want to say I had like a nice person help me out of the van or into the van at some point, but not everyone offered that same courtesy, which point you got kind of scoot out of the seat. And I sat down on the edge of the van so that I could get out and feel safe because I was scared I was going to trip myself getting out of the van. So then after a week of being there, I went back to the hospital again, same way, shackled, handcuffed, and I got the Pitocin again in my drip, and then they shackled me to the bed, which at this, when the doctor keeps coming in and all the nurses, it's even more humiliating because your legs are open, but the one of them is like shackled. It made me feel violated that if I wanted to shut my leg, I couldn't, you know. Anybody that's pregnant normally wants to like hold something, grasp something. You had minimal movement. They cuffed the left side of my hand. I'm left-handed. You have the IV in the other hand, so that makes your movement even more restricted. You have to ask to be unhooked every time you have to go to the bathroom. So the whole time you're just super nervous. But on top of being super nervous about falling, I was super nervous because I was having contractions and I could hardly stand up. I was in excruciating pain. It didn't matter. I certainly wasn't going to run nowhere. I don't have no charges of running, skipping bail, or anything like that on my record. No violence, nothing like that. I was more concerned for my child's safety before she even came out because it was just horrible. Not being able to roll over comfortably because you were shackled on opposite sides, so you just had to lay flat on your back and be in labor, restrained. As the baby was actually coming out, the doctor had asked them, like, you need to remove the shackles. Finally, the doctor told them that they had to take my shackles off as I couldn't move my legs up close enough to my chest with the shackles on. And so they needed to remove them, at which point the doctor told them that they had to remove them. Which in itself said something to me. Maybe they shouldn't have been there. I felt the whole time humiliated and degraded because I was chained while people could do anything they wanted to me. That's how I felt. I felt invaded. It was horrible. I mean, I would never want somebody to go through that.